Cristiano Ronaldo's journey from a small village in Madeira to becoming one of the greatest footballers in the world is nothing short of inspirational. Born on February 5th, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, Ronaldo came from a humble background. His father, a gardener, and his mother, a cook, worked hard to provide for the family, but the financial struggles were constant. Despite the hardships, Ronaldo showed an early passion for football. From a young age, he would kick a ball around the streets of his neighborhood, dreaming of one day playing for the top teams in the world. His talent was undeniable, and at just 8 years old, he joined Andorinha, a local football club where his father worked. It wasn't long before his skills caught the eye of a larger club, Nacional. Ronaldo's potential was clear, and by the age of 12, he moved to Lisbon, leaving his family behind to pursue his dream at Sporting CP's academy. The decision was a difficult one, and it marked the beginning of his journey away from home. His family was supportive but worried, as it was the first time Ronaldo had been away from his loved ones for an extended period. At Sporting CP, Ronaldo's talent continued to shine. He quickly became one of the brightest prospects in the academy, impressing coaches with his speed, skill, and incredible work ethic. His dedication to the game was unmatched. Ronaldo would train long hours, often staying after practice to work on his weaknesses. His raw talent, combined with his relentless determination, made him stand out from his peers. It wasn't long before he was called up to play for Sporting CP's first team. But his big break came when he was spotted by scouts from Manchester United during a friendly match between Sporting CP and the English club. The match ended with a 3-1 victory for Manchester United, but it was Ronaldo's performance that caught the attention of Sir Alex Ferguson. The way Ronaldo dribbled, the speed at which he moved, and his ability to control the ball left a lasting impression on the legendary coach. Sir Alex Ferguson, known for spotting young talent, immediately saw the potential in Ronaldo. The very next year, in 2003, at just 18 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo was signed by Manchester United for a then record fee for a teenager. The transition to England was not easy for Ronaldo. He was away from home, in a new country, with a new language and culture. The first few months were challenging, as he struggled to adapt to the intensity of the English Premier League and the expectations at Manchester United. However, Ronaldo's resilience shone through. He worked harder than ever, pushing himself to meet the demands of the team. Sir Alex Ferguson, who had a reputation for nurturing young talent, played a key role in Ronaldo's development. He helped him refine his skills and, most importantly, taught him the importance of mental toughness. In his first season, Ronaldo showed glimpses of his potential, but it was his second season that marked the beginning of his rise to stardom. He started to make a real impact on the field, scoring goals and providing assists. By his third season, Ronaldo had fully developed into one of the most dangerous wingers in the world. His dazzling footwork, incredible pace, and ability to score from almost any position made him a key player for Manchester United. Ronaldo's hard work and improvement did not go unnoticed. He won his first Premier League title with the club in 2007 and followed it up with several more. He also won the prestigious Ballon d'Or in 2008, a recognition that cemented his place among the world's elite footballers. Ronaldo's rise to stardom was meteoric, and he became a fan favorite at Manchester United, admired not only for his talent but also for his determination and humility. His time at the club laid the foundation for the global superstar he would become in the years to follow. As Ronaldo continued to excel, it became clear that he was ready for new challenges. In 2009, after winning nearly every major trophy with Manchester United, Ronaldo made a historic move to Real Madrid for a then world record transfer fee. His time at Real Madrid would define his career, making him one of the greatest footballers to ever play the game. But the journey from a small village in Madeira to the top of the football world had only just begun. Cristiano Ronaldo's transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 was the beginning of a new chapter that would solidify his status as one of the greatest footballers of all time. When he arrived in Madrid, the expectations were enormous. The Spanish giants had just signed him for a then record €94 million, making him the most expensive player in the world. The pressure was on, but Ronaldo was no stranger to pressure. He had faced challenges throughout his career, and he was ready to take on this new challenge with the same determination and focus that had defined his career up to that point. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch for his first match with Real Madrid, it was clear that Ronaldo was a special talent. His combination of speed, strength, skill, and mental toughness made him a unique player in the world of football. However, the journey at Real Madrid was not without its hurdles. The first few months were challenging as he tried to adapt to a new league, new teammates, and a new footballing culture. Despite his individual brilliance, the team struggled in the beginning, and there was pressure to deliver results immediately. But Ronaldo was never one to shy away from pressure. His work ethic, relentless training, and focus soon paid off. He started scoring goals at an unprecedented rate, quickly becoming Real Madrid's most important player. His presence on the field was electric, and his ability to change the game in an instant made him a nightmare for defenders. Ronaldo's dedication to self-improvement also played a key role in his success. He constantly pushed himself to be better, studying his opponents, working on his technique, and making sure that every aspect of his game was as sharp as possible. During his first season at Real Madrid, Ronaldo broke several records, including the club's record for goals scored in a debut season. He ended the season with 33 goals in 35 La Liga appearances, a remarkable achievement for a player adjusting to a new team. Ronaldo's incredible ability to score goals was not his only strength. His work rate, leadership on the field, and willingness to help his teammates made him a complete player. His selfless approach to the game earned him respect from both his teammates and opponents. As the seasons passed, Ronaldo's influence at Real Madrid grew even more. Under the guidance of different managers, including Jose Mourinho, Ronaldo reached new heights. He was not only scoring goals at an incredible rate, but he was also becoming more involved in the overall play of the team. His vision, passing, and ability to create chances for others showed that he was more than just a goal scorer. He was a complete attacking player. In the 2011-2012 season, Ronaldo achieved one of his greatest personal and team accomplishments. He led Real Madrid to a La Liga title, finishing the season with an astonishing 61 goals in all competitions, breaking several records along the way. His performances that season were nothing short of legendary, and he helped guide Real Madrid to an incredible 100-point season, a feat that had never been achieved before in La Liga. Despite these successes, Ronaldo's journey at Real Madrid was not just about individual records. It was also about the pursuit of collective glory. Ronaldo wanted to help Real Madrid win the one trophy that had eluded them for several years, the UEFA Champions League. The competition had been a source of frustration for the club, and Ronaldo's ambition was to bring the coveted trophy back to Madrid. The 2014 season proved to be the turning point in Ronaldo's quest for European glory. Real Madrid finally lifted the Champions League trophy after a 12-year wait, defeating Atletico Madrid in a dramatic final. Ronaldo played a crucial role throughout the tournament, scoring important goals and providing leadership when his team needed it most. The victory in 2014 was just the beginning of more European success for Ronaldo and Real Madrid. In the following years, they won the Champions League again in 2016 and 2017, cementing their place as one of the greatest teams in football history. Ronaldo was the undisputed leader of the team, and his performances in the Champions League final were nothing short of extraordinary. His ability to score crucial goals in big moments made him one of the most feared players in the world. Ronaldo's success at Real Madrid was also reflected in his individual accolades. He won the Ballon d'Or 5 times during his time in Madrid, cementing his place as one of the greatest players of all time. His consistency, his incredible goal-scoring ability, and his determination to push the limits of his own talent made him a global icon. Ronaldo's rivalry with Lionel Messi, who played for Barcelona, became one of the defining features of his career, with both players pushing each other to new heights and setting new standards for greatness in football. However, despite all the success and glory, Ronaldo's time at Real Madrid came to an end in 2018, when he made the surprising move to Juventus. His departure marked the end of an era for the club, but it was also a testament to Ronaldo's desire for new challenges and his relentless pursuit of success. His time at Real Madrid had been a period of unprecedented success, and he left the club as one of its greatest ever players, having won 4 Champions League titles and numerous other individual and team honors. Ronaldo's story at Real Madrid was not just about breaking records or winning trophies. It was about his journey of self-improvement, his ability to overcome obstacles, and his unwavering commitment to being the best. His time at the club solidified his place among the all-time greats, and his legacy at Real Madrid will live on for generations to come. But as always, Ronaldo was looking forward, ready to face new challenges, and continue his pursuit of greatness. Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Juventus in 2018 marked a new chapter in his illustrious career, one that saw him leave behind a legacy of unparalleled success at Real Madrid. His transfer to Juventus, valued at around €100 million, was not just a move to a new club. It was a challenge that Ronaldo embraced with his characteristic determination and ambition. While many saw his move as a risk, leaving one of the most successful clubs in the world to join Serie A league that had not been as dominant on the European stage, Ronaldo saw it as an opportunity to conquer yet another frontier in his career. Arriving in Turin, Ronaldo quickly became the focal point of Juventus's plans. The club, which had dominated Italian football for several years, had struggled to achieve the same level of success in the UEFA Champions League. Juventus fans hoped that Ronaldo's experience and winning mentality would finally bring them the European glory they had long craved. From the very first match, Ronaldo demonstrated his commitment and hunger for success. His presence on the field was electrifying, and his ability to score goals was as lethal as ever. Despite being in a new league, with new teammates and a different tactical setup, Ronaldo adapted seamlessly to his new environment. His first season in Italy was a solid one, as he finished as the team's top scorer and played a pivotal role in helping Juventus secure yet another Serie A title. Ronaldo's ability to perform consistently, even in his late 20s, continued to defy expectations. He scored goals, provided assists, and was instrumental in Juventus's attack, showing that his time at the top was far from over. However, as much as Juventus was dominating domestically, they still faced challenges on the European stage. Ronaldo's arrival was meant to be the key to unlocking Juventus's European dreams, but the Champions League remained elusive. Despite his individual brilliance, including winning the Serie A Player of the Year award, Ronaldo's second season at Juventus proved more challenging. The team's overall performance was not as dominant as in the past, and the club struggled to assert their authority in both the league and Europe. Juventus faced setbacks, including early exits from the Champions League, and the pressure began to mount on both the team and Ronaldo. The 2020-2021 season was particularly difficult as the team faced internal struggles and a decline in form. Yet Ronaldo continued to deliver on an individual level, scoring crucial goals and leading the team as best he could. In addition to his performances on the field, Ronaldo's impact off the pitch was also significant. He quickly became a global ambassador for Juventus, using his fame and social media presence to promote the club and its values to a wider audience. Ronaldo's influence extended beyond football, as he became a brand ambassador for numerous companies and a role model for millions of fans around the world. His success on the field, paired with his business acumen and marketing strategies, made him one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. However, despite his individual achievements, the dynamic at Juventus began to shift. The team was no longer as dominant in Serie A as it had been during the early years of Ronaldo's tenure. Juventus struggled to compete at the highest level, both domestically and in Europe, and rumors began to circulate about Ronaldo's future at the club. Many believed that the team needed a fresh start and a new direction, one that perhaps did not include Ronaldo, especially considering his large wage demands and the club's financial struggles due to the pandemic. In August 2021, Ronaldo made the decision to leave Juventus, returning to Manchester United, the club where he had achieved global superstardom. His departure from Juventus marked the end of a chapter in which he had continued to prove that, regardless of age or the challenges he faced, he was still one of the best players in the world. His time in Italy, while filled with success, was also a period of reflection for Ronaldo. He had achieved his goal of dominating Italy and winning the Serie A title, but the Champions League remained an elusive dream. Ronaldo's return to Manchester United was a momentous occasion, and the footballing world eagerly awaited to see what this new chapter would bring. While his time at Juventus was marked by both triumph and disappointment, it was undeniable that Ronaldo's impact on the club and on Italian football was profound. He had once again shown that no challenge was too big for him, and his legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time was further cemented. In the end, Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Juventus may not have resulted in the European glory the club had hoped for, but it was another testament to his ability to adapt, his desire to succeed, and his relentless pursuit of greatness. His journey through the various stages of his career, starting in Madeira, conquering England, dominating Spain, and making a mark in Italy, had only reinforced one undeniable truth. Ronaldo's legacy was not just about his ability to score goals or win trophies, but about his incredible work ethic, his passion for the game, and his drive to be the best, no matter the circumstances. Cristiano Ronaldo's return to Manchester United in 2021 brought his remarkable journey full circle, as he rejoined the club where he had first risen to global prominence. The excitement surrounding his arrival was palpable, with fans eagerly anticipating the reunion of the Portuguese superstar with the Premier League. Ronaldo's return was not only a statement of his enduring talent, but also a reminder of his unyielding hunger for success. At 36 years old, many had questioned how he would adapt to the Premier League after a few years in Serie A, but Ronaldo quickly silenced those doubts. From his very first match back in a Manchester United shirt, it was clear that Ronaldo had not lost any of his sharpness or flair. He made an immediate impact, scoring goals and playing with the same passion and intensity that had defined his earlier years at the club. His return was a beacon of hope for Manchester United fans, who had been yearning for another era of dominance. Ronaldo's presence in the team was a major boost, both in terms of his performances on the pitch and his leadership off it. He brought a wealth of experience, knowledge, and a winning mentality that had been missing from the squad in recent years. However, despite Ronaldo's individual brilliance, the 2021-2022 season proved to be a challenging one for Manchester United. The team struggled with consistency, facing difficulties both domestically and in Europe. Ronaldo continued to score goals, but his efforts were not enough to propel United to the level of success they had hoped for. The club faced internal turmoil, managerial changes, and underwhelming performances in key matches. It became clear that, despite Ronaldo's best efforts, Manchester United's struggles were not going to be solved by one player alone. As the season wore on, it became apparent that the team was going through a period of transition, and Ronaldo, who had always been a fierce competitor, found himself in a situation that was unfamiliar. The United team, which he had hoped would challenge for titles, was far from the powerhouse he had once been part of. Yet Ronaldo's professional attitude never wavered. Even in the face of adversity, he continued to train hard, give his best in every match, and be a leader for his teammates. By the end of the 2021-2022 season, it was clear that Ronaldo's time at Manchester United was coming to an end. The team's struggles in the league and Europe, combined with a desire for a fresh start, meant that both Ronaldo and the club would likely part ways. Despite the challenges, Ronaldo's legacy at Manchester United remained intact. He had once again proven that he could perform at the highest level, regardless of age, and had continued to defy the odds. His time at the club was marked by both triumph and frustration, but it only added to the complexity of his career and the admiration fans had for him. After leaving Manchester United, Ronaldo continued to pursue his passion for football, looking for new challenges and opportunities to add to his legendary career. Whether it was at a new club or representing Portugal on the international stage, Ronaldo's journey was far from over. He had already achieved more than most footballers could ever dream of, but his determination to keep pushing and achieving greatness remained as strong as ever. Cristiano Ronaldo's career is not just a story of talent and success. It is a tale of resilience, hard work, and an unbreakable drive to be the best. From his humble beginnings in Madeira to becoming one of the greatest footballers in the history of the sport, Ronaldo's journey is an inspiration to millions. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations, not only for his records and titles, but also for his unwavering dedication and pursuit of excellence in everything he does.